Boarding Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boarding School Juliet, aka Kishiku Gakko no Juliet, chapter 80. So last chapter, Boarding School Juliet, we basically did a election poster, and I swear to God, Shunna is just best girl, period. I love fucking Shunna. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. There's Kate! There's my baby Kate! Only 1 week remains until the voting. This afternoon, a school assembly will be held at the great auditorium. The purpose is for the candidates to make their campaign speeches announcing their pledges. You are to elaborate on what you wish to achieve as prefects. Keep in mind that the pledges you make will bear direct consequence on the election results. Prepare accordingly. If you truly wish to be at the top of this academy, then prove the worth of your pride and ambitions in front of the student body. And chapter 80 is titled Romeo and the Student Election Assembly Part 1. Here we go. Yes, sir. Wow, this is way too suffocating. Your breathing is so intense I can't breathe. Huh? I love you, Kate! Ambition, pride, you won't move anyone's heart with those. In the end, the winner is the one who can see through and appeal to the desire of the masses. I'm looking forward to hearing some interesting speeches. How dare you ruin the serious mood I set up, you clown? Come here! I fucking love you, Kate! I love you so much! Wow, I'm kind of super duper angry. Time to scoot. Good luck, you guys. I don't need the prefects to remind me at this point. My pledge has been the same the moment I decided to aim for the prefectural position. Obviously, only a fool would step on the podium without having given it any thought. Right, Inuzuka, Romeo-kun? You got that right. I'll show you how it's done. Ha! Quite the oh my god, I love that Scott's still dressed up! Oh, Rex, I love you. Rex, thank you. God bless you, Rex, for doing this to Scott. Ha, quite the confidence you have there. Weren't your approval ratings the lowest among the black dogs according to the pre-election surveys, Inuzuka? And you were dead last among the white cats! Roasted! The savagery! I remember your bold declaration at the general meeting. The one who will become the black dog's head prefect is me. If only those words weren't just sleep talk. Wahaha. Same could be said of you, dude. Woo! 3 prefects will be elected per dorm. With only 3 candidates, the voting simply serves to make things official. There's no need to worry about the ranking. But to be elected as head prefect is another story. In that case, you must make your make a speech that captures the hearts of the masses better than anyone else's. Well, it doesn't actually matter what kind of speech you make because I don't plan on conceding the position of the head prefect to anyone. Till next time, let's do our best, Inuzuka. Foo-foo. Too bad we can't compete for votes between the white cats and black dogs. Keep struggling the pathetic way. Hold up. Will you really be able to handle it after all that big talk? I think you already know, but if we talked about our true goals, thing is, I'm going out with Persia. I don't want to have to be all sneaky with the couple stuff, so I pledge to ensure that both dorms get along. Death to the traitor. So Persia was a good host with you? I'm disappointed in you. That'll happen. Nah, even I'm not that dumb. I have a secret plan. Secret plan? Kocho and Teria helped me come up with this. Maybe make the cafeteria food free? Or introducing official nap time? I like this. These are great ideas. We could also put manga... Yes, we could also put manga in the library. Sounds good. I'm down with this. A cheat sheet of the top 10 pledges that would make the masses happy. No free cafeteria time for afternoon nap. Put manga in library. Yes. I am down with this. Down with this. I mean, everyone's pledges are just going to be about sweet-talking people, right? I've got this in the bag. Will he really be okay? Romeo-kun, are you prepared? Yeah, everything's fine. Oh no, I feel sick. Why are you so nervous, Teria? Silence. It is time for us to proceed with the campaign speeches. The first batch of prefectural candidates, the speeches will be delivered in the following. Juliet, Persia, Scott Fold, Abby, Senia, there we go. Komai Hasuki, Inagumi, Leon, and Inuzuka Romeo. Oh my god, so Juliet's first and Romeo's last. Jesus. Please stay quiet during the speeches. I and Cyber will personally silence those who start shouting. Understood? Cyber-senpai is terrifying. Julie, fight! I love that Everest gets along with Juliet now. Good luck, Perchon, and Scott too, I guess. Dude, just admit that you want to go out with Scott already. God damn it. Give them hell, Romeo-sama. Go, Nichan. Fidget. Up first, Persia, the podium is, yours. Yes, so it begins. What sort of speech will Persia give? wanted strength to remain unswayed by any hardship. I wish to acquire the strength to stay true to my convictions ever since I was young. To that end, I must continue being prefect at all times. I must not show weakness in front of anyone, is what I thought. But those thoughts were misguided. During this past year, faced with hurdle after hurdle, I was forced to realize my inadequacies. Even when faced with odds I found impossible to overcome alone, they were easily surpassed with a push on the back from those around me. Now it is my turn. I want to be the one who can give others that push. If anything troubles you, if you're faced with difficulties, please come to me. Whatever the case, whenever the time, whoever you are, I'll spare no effort to offer my help. That's the kind of strength I wish to achieve, and that's the kind of prefect I wish to be. Juliet, that was great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It wasn't like just a listing off a bunch of promises. No, it was just who Juliet was before, how she's changed, and who she wants to be. You know, like past, present, future. I love it. This is really good stuff. Bravo, Persia. Next up, Scott Fold. Please come to the stage. The podium is yours. Yes, no one will be able to top Persia's speech anyway. Hello, my name is Scott Fold. What's with that outfit? A person like me has neither the power nor the talent to bring change to this academy. Is he dissing himself? What is he talking about? I came from a middle-class family. Since young, since I was, fucking grammar, goddammit. Since I was young, I had always been slow to grasp the basics for whatever I tried. And Scott's so cute. No one gave me any praise and no one gave me any praise in particular. No one needed me in particular. A wholly unremarkable person, that's who I am. He's an idiot after all. What will you achieve with a smear campaign against yourself? But I know that there is someone who can bring change to this academy, and her name is Juliet Persia. More than anyone, she considers the welfare of everyone in the academy, and I am sure that you have felt that yourselves. I want to become stronger so that I can make this academy a better place for more people. I'm sure that she of all people will be able to bring us towards a brighter path. I believe so from the bottom of my heart, and I, as someone who followed and served her for years, is definitely capable of assisting her in realizing her ideals more so than anyone else. Do I lack my own vision? Am I just a bootlicker? Think of me however you will. I just want to support her. I beseech the ordinary people living on the fringe, those who gave up on becoming achievers, lend me your support. As a representative of the ordinary people, I will work myself to the bone, and I promise that I will do my utmost to bring you happiness. Persia Sama first, this is the motto I live by. Dude, Scott, that was great. Okay, here's the thing with Scott. Scott admits his own weaknesses, his own flaws, and that's great. And similar to Juliet, he basically flat out said, look, this is what I stand for. This is what I'm here to do, and this is what I represent, and it's great. I love this. This is really good writing. What's up with that, Scott? That wasn't half bad. This is a little embarrassing. His conviction is unshakable, and he made Rex proud. Oh. Next up is Abby, Cecina. Abby, fight. Savalia. Thank you. I come from a working-class family. Being commoners, everyone in the village gave me high praise for gaining entry to this prestigious academy. I was proud to be who I was. But reality is cruel. Given the cold shoulder by the high and mighty nobles, my days were spent being ridiculed. At first, I simply cursed my own circumstances. I accepted that I was the one at fault. Could you do our parts for the cleanup too? Sure thing, as expected of a commoner. But then I met someone born of the same class as I, someone who had to endure the same trash-like treatment. That girl was a complete idiot. She would always be grinning no matter what kind of harassment she would be subjected to. Dude, Abby, just get with Savalia already. At some point, I even got jealous of how idiotic she seemed. Really? But it was just a facade. Behind everyone's backs, she was crying. God damn it. But Mummy, that was the day I swore to myself that I must change this messed up world no matter what. I myself have committed my fair share of mistakes, but all we want is to be treated like everyone else, to be equals, because we're not in the Principality of West. We're in Dahlia Academy. That's why I'll make my way from the very bottom to the very top and change the very fundamentals of this academy. I speak to the abused, to the weak. It's time to rise up. Throw off your shackles. If you want to change the status quo, lend me your strength. That's all. Abby, you were so cool. Dude, the writing in this chapter is amazing. My God. Don't jump onto the stage, you idiot. As a noble, those words pain my ears. Why did you make him your servant? Because it's interesting to watch how people struggle for their ideals. I love you, Kate. I love that answer. Oh my god! The writing this chapter is just, wow! I'm blown away so far. The White Cat's speeches were amazing, weren't they? Romeo-kun, how do you feel? Romeo-kun? Oi, what's with the glum face? The black dogs are up next. I hope your speech won't be a disappointing one. The White Cats laid bare all their feelings and ideals. That's how they reached everyone's hearts. Simple populism will not resonate with anyone. Ooh, I think that was a dig at Trump. Was that a dig at Trump? I think that was a dig at Trump. Sorry, Teria. After all the help you gave me with this, I'll be giving this back. Are you sure? I've got some of my own to lay bare. Feelings and ideals, that is. With that, the first half of the White Cat speeches has been concluded. It's time for the second half. The Black Dog's turn to give their speeches. Oh my god. Okay, so let me give you my thoughts about this chapter and the speeches. So, Yosuke, this chapter was goddamn amazing. I can't do the bar has been really raised for the Black Dog speeches for me. It's gonna be hard to choose between Abby and Juliet, who's gonna be head prefect, because both of their speeches were really compelling, but like to me, I really liked out of all the but well, Scott is totally out of the running for head prefect, obviously, but like for head prefect, I'm sorry, Juliet, but I really like Abby's speech more. Abby's speech really resonated with me a little bit more than Juliet's did. The reason being is like hearing about, because like up to this point in the manga, all I thought was Abby was like a pompous asshole in a way, and he was an pompous, egotistical asshole. But the thing is, with this speech that he gave, it was so genuine, and like you really got a feel for Abby. Like, fuck yes, true, you felt for Abby when we first met him as well, because he was a commoner. But like hearing Abby's story is just so heartbreaking, and like especially how he was inspired by Somalia, and that's how he was inspired to work his way to the top. Like, because as he said, he was the thing is that Abby was, you know, ready to just to give in and just deal with the bullying and the harassment because he was a commoner. But as soon as he saw Somalia, and you know, he was even jealous of her idiocy, and I love that line. As soon as he saw like who Somalia was, you know, behind the smile, that's what inspired him, and that really moved me. I love it. I love Abby's speech. If Juliet loses to Abby, I won't be mad. I'm sorry, Juliet. As much as I love your speech, I love Juliet's speech. I did, don't get me wrong. But the thing is with Abby's speech, it's just so moving. And I just can't imagine Abby being beaten after that speech. Like, the only thing that would, maybe, like, classism would be, like, the only reason for Abby being beaten. But I really loved, the other thing I loved was what Kate said about why he chose to pick a commoner, even though, you know, it kind of hurt his ears. And also, fucking, the other part where Kate was, like, scooting away from Iru was just great. But I want to read what he said about why he made Abby a servant. Because it's interesting to watch how people struggle for their ideals, and it's true. It's interesting. And it's interesting to see with Persia as well, but the thing is I feel like Abby's is more interesting because of where he came from. So I'm very curious what you guys thought of all the speeches. In regards to Scott, I love what Scott said. And yes, another reason why Juliet might win is because of what Scott said, is that he would be there to support her. Like, if it would have been Somalia, or I keep saying Somalia, I meant Somali. Fuck my wordings. If it was Somali, I think it would be a little bit different. But I'm not sure. Like, who do you guys think is going to be head prefect between Abby and Juliet? Like, which speech moved you the most? And are you excited to hear what the speeches from the Black Dogs? I already can tell you that Leon is going to be a complete dictator. That her speech is going to be is going to be really extreme. I think Hasuki's speech is going to be a little too. I don't know what Hasuki's speech is going to be. Hasuki's speech is going to be interesting to me. Leon's is very predictable. Hasuki's is going to be interesting, and also I think Hasuki's is going to be more like Scott's, actually. I really do, because Hasuki seems like that girl that she seems like she wants to just support Romeo and his ideals, have his ideals get across. I feel like that's going to be the case with Hasaki's speech. I think Hasaki is going to be more like Scott's. Romeo's speech is going to be very interesting, and the thing is, and I feel like there's a reason why it's going in order. The order is this way because it's kind of predicted. Like Leon and Juliet's are kind of predictable, and same in a way, same with Hasaki and Scott. But the thing is Romeo's is going to be, even though yes, Juliet's was very genuine. I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is that Abby's and I feel like Romeo's, obviously Romeo's is going to be this way as well. They're going to be, Abby's was really genuine and, you know, like it really resonated. I feel like Romeo's is going to be the same way. And he, again, he got inspired. I think Romeo got inspired to do it based off of Abby's speech more than Juliet's speech. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.